splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Right down to shoot, and this one is off and running. The pitch. Got him. One out in the top of the first.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Austin Riley. That one fouled off.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Matt Olson. Foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Right-hander kick steals, and they'll do it again. And that one missing low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. One left for Atlanta. The Dodgers back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab, Spencer Strider. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
That one missed.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball, Olson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
And the 0-1. There's a strike.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That ball foul.
And here it comes. Right side on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That just misses. And a count 1-2. And that's outside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now move to first. And he's back in there. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Jared Kelenic. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful split.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the. And we're back. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. And that one fouled off. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball to the right side. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Will Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last.
Oh, that got him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. James Outman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. In the air to left down the line. Kelenic sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And it's even up. And that one almost got him. No score here in the second. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. So no runs. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 0-1. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's Ronald Acuña Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuña Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. That one to first, and he grabs it, foul. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order, go the break. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And there's a foul ball. Strider, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Left-hand hitter waits. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Gavin Lux. Fly ball down the line. Kelman on the move towards foul ground. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Line drive. Throw on to Freeman. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Right side, hard hit. Lux throws the first in time. And Olson is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ozuna in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The line to kick the pitch. Out towards right center field. Acuña there. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. Two down.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Here comes Max Muncy. Foul ball there. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the... Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's going to be Michael Harris. On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So here's Murphy now. First offering, and it just misses.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
In there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. That clips the corner. Kelnick, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And he deals. And it's 1-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pick.
Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Rustar Graterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Runners on the move, and that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fires across the diamond, and Acuña retired.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Kelnick at third. Arcia on at second with 2 down. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that's in the dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
On the ground to third. To first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And here is James Outman. The pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the 1-0. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
This to third. Riley zips it across, and Hernandez is out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. A wind in the pitch. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. And the Dodgers are set down in. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. And the righty deals. There's a strike at the knees. Bounce to the right side, and that squirts through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Olsen in the box again, takes the strike. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Gratterall checks on first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement down. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one not close. Full count 3-2. Gratterall picks to first, and he's back safely. That's his 3rd disengagement, and the runner moves up thanks to the balk.
I don't think he realized he was out of options there, and it cost him.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Line to left, and that's just foul. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at-bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be...
Joe Kelly into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Kelly stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Arcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Flying after this one. He's got it, and that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Swing. through that one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
To third. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
There's a strike.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuña Jr. deserved to win, but it was another phenomenal season in Mookie's career.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Freeman hits it in the air. As this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuña Jr.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That one ripped. And it's gone. And they add on. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right. And foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it skips into dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Olsen at the plate now. That's ball 1. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. On to first. And Olsen is set down. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering is not close.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit.
It's so hard facing batters like this who can just swing at bad pitches and still spray it all around the yard. It's all about mixing up location and velocity.
And now it's Max Muncy. He swings and fouls one off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2.
Ball one.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. There's
flips it over to Arcia. That's one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Outman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to first, safe. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hang on. Jack time.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
2 outs, nobody on. Jason Haley digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez getting ready to go. Minter getting cranked up as well. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 1-2. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. We go to the 8th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Kelly, 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009. The 1-1. And a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hard hit, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Michael Harris. That misses the zone, And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Strike one.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Two now.
We got full count.
One out, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Now at the plate, 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ryan Brazier will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner. Ball one there. Outfield playing pretty shallow. The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. To the right side, Freeman. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold on to a 4-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kike Hernandez. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. As the lefty gets to work. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Right side. Albies. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. To the left side, but it is well foul. Here's your 1. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Mookie takes. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a ball popped up. Mookie retired, 2 down. And there are 2 down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone! And we're all square. It's 4-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Staying in the game on defense, Enrique Hernandez. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Arcia in the box now, takes strike 1. Next pitch is outside. 4-4 in the 9th. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuña now. And downstairs. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Muncy drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike. Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. And another ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missing there. And the count's full. Austin Riley would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Max Muncy at the dish. Minter back to work. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Riley brings it in with a nice running grab. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next pitch in the dirt. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. James Outman, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground ball up the middle. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're headed. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips. Go-ahead run on base, Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Here comes a pitch. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off, he was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Oh, the throw is over his head. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to second. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now into the game, Forrest Wall. He'll play second. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Ball game. Another homer. And the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.